Location, location, location. Back in my nook. Couple things I recognize moving from Miami to LA that I wanted to share with you. Habits. I've changed because location, location, baby. My habits have changed too, a little bit. Kind of, sorta. Still the same Sarah. Still the same warrior. Still the same goals. But a couple things that I recognize that I've changed, which are better. Most of them, I believe, for my health overall. So welcome back to Live Free TV. Here we are in Los Angeles. I think having spaces that are cozy are so important, that feel good. That might be one big change that I've done, is I feeling so good in the space that I am. Because it's been an interesting journey in the past couple years. Let me just encapsulate it that way for where I've been and what I've been through. Story for a different book on this subject. A couple things have changed. Number one, I started going to bed earlier and waking up earlier. Being on the West Coast, in a way, my mind is almost tricked into thinking I'm 3 hours behind in the world now, because I have been East Coast my entire life, you know, aside from traveling, of course, but my entire life I've been East Coast. So I feel almost a little behind. So I started going to bed a little bit earlier, to wake up a little bit earlier, to kind of play catch up. The other thing, my hair. I have stopped washing my hair every day, and I started using conditioner again because my ends were not happy with Sarah. They were not happy. So we've changed the hair routine a little bit. The air is so much drier here in LA compared to Miami, which is really, really, you know, it has humidity in Miami, of course, tropics. So I've stopped washing my hair every single day, and I started using conditioner again. And on that note, my skincare routine has changed. I started incorporating different oils into the lotions that I've been using. So I'll combine them a little bit, and also doing more dry brushing on a daily basis. One, it helps lymphatic system as I'm healing up my foot and my knee as well, but also just gets rid of any of the dead skin cells faster, and it gives space for the oils and moisture to absorb into the skin. So I've been using coconut oil, of course, still, almond oil, and a combination of another one that has herbs within it that I'm blanking. It may have some CBD in it, don't recall at the moment. The other part, when it comes to skin that I've noticed, and on my face as well, this little coffee lover, I've stopped having as much coffee in the afternoon, and I started to have more water, which is a great thing. I'm actually encouraging myself to drink more water throughout the day, and I have one less cup of coffee in the afternoon. Maybe it's helping with the sleeping thing, I have no idea. A trickle effect doesn't mean I'm giving up coffee anytime soon. Oh, okay, another one. This might be tip number 4. I did not do a great job at keeping count on this one. We'll go with number 4. Number 4, tip number 4. I started to eat better foods and less carbs, with like breads and such, and even fruit. I stopped eating as much fruit, and I started having more vegetables, which I am very aware that I needed to be doing for a long time, but I started doing it here. And I find that there's just so much more flavor in the food. More produce itself is grown in California. Of course, it's not shipped across the country and frozen and half ripe, so there's more flavor. I've been having far more, like the cauliflowers and different greens that I've been having, and the avocados. And yes, of course, even the fruits too. The strawberries have such a better taste, and the melon, and okay, we're gonna wrap this up because now I'm starting to get hungry again for lunch. So I've been having a lot more fresher produce than I was in Miami, and craving less of like the breads and rice cakes, and nothing wrong with it. It's just I don't want that taste as much anymore. I want something that has more flavor and fresh. And I think on that note as well, I've been buying less at one time and more that is fresh. So it's more on a every other day basis. One, it's nice to take a break from home and work and be able to go outside and walk to different places, or to, you know, Uber or whatever it might be, but also to get fresher fruit on a more daily basis. It's kind of like European style thing to go to the mercado or the mercadito every day, or mercato. There we go, through some Italian in there for my Italianos. And yeah, I think overall too, it's just been a joy to have a new space. And I've been doing more, there we go. This is my bonus. I've been taking time every day to do something creatively related to acting and filmmaking. And admittedly, this is not something I was doing back in Miami. I do feel now, being here in LA, I'm here with purpose, There was a reason that I just went through all of that move and everything and changing, and now I'm here. So Sarah, make the most of it. It's my accountability factor too, so you can hold me accountable. But I've either been script writing, practicing a monologue, doing auditions, reaching out for different connections every single day and doing something creative. Learning about filmmaking, I actually started, I have no idea where it is, but I started scripting and storyboarding for a short, putting myself into that element and saying, I'm here, do what you came here to do. Committing is easy, but actually following through with the commitment is where the real tenacity and determination comes through. So holding myself accountable on that one. Did you ever move anywhere? And did you change some of your habits? Be interested to know. Subscribe here on Live Free TV, more to come, and thank you for listening, tuning in, and being a very loyal warrior. Besitos from the West Coast.